What's going on, guys? mcoc here, and today we're going to talk about Odin, why I took him to rank 3, and to be completely short, my endgame goal is to be a pre-fight guy in a battle group of 4 Loki for Alliance War. I've got Mr. Fantastic at rank 3, I've got White Magneto at rank 2, who's gonna go to rank 3, and I have Odin, who's at rank 2, gonna go to rank 3. All I need is Human Torch as a 6-star, and War Machine. And then I'll have every single character they could possibly need for pre-fights. I don't think I'll ever get in because the requirement they have in their description. If you guys want to know what the requirement is, go look at it. If they reduce it by like 2/3, I think I'd be allowed into the Alliance, but you know, it is what it is. I can't change that. But yeah, let's talk about Odin. And I'm kidding, completely kidding. Yeah. I don't recommend for everyone to like max rank Odin. If you have him as a 5-star, 565 is fine. If you have him as a 6-star rank 2 is fine for now. And the reason is, if you don't use him all the time, you don't need the increased health and attack you get from having him at rank 3, because if you're just using him on certain occasions, the special 2 damage is going to be plenty. The last hit deals a burst of direct damage for each of Odin's unique buffs, each dealing 2.75% of the opponent's max health, up to 200,000 and change on this rank 2 6-star Odin. I don't think there's any health pool in the game, other than some Abyss fights that are like 5 million health, that he hits that cap. Or unless it's like Grandmaster, but I don't think you can even land that burst of direct damage on Grandmaster. So yeah, I don't even think there's a place where you can hit that amount. So he scales very well at like a 5-star rank 4, 6-star rank 1. He's actually a very good champ to get as one of your first 6 stars because he has a lot of utility. But yeah, let's get into some other things. He used to suck because of his Odin Sleep mechanic. They changed it. So at first, when he went to Odin Sleep, he'd lose his Fury buff. Now Odin Sleep, if he has it active and then like he's rested or whatever, he has an aptitude. If he's not rested, he loses the aptitude and he keeps his Fury buff. So he still feels like a pretty solid champ without the aptitude, although the aptitude's pretty solid. So yeah, I mean, he's not like useless after one fight, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I'll go into how to use him in a second, because right now he's in a queue, so I have to go on to the CCP to show you guys how to use him. But his special 1 has a True Strike buff. There's not many Cosmics in the champ who actually have True Strike native in their kit. I know Heimdall does. I know Corvus has it with a synergy with Proxima Midnight. It's slipping my mind right now. I don't know all the people who have it, but he has it in his base kit, doesn't need anything for it other than himself, and he's relevant. Heimdall really isn't other than synergies. Although I do want to test the Heimdall synergy he has with Odin. But yeah, and then you could double all your buffs with your special 3, all his personal buffs. But one buff that is super important on Odin is the armor up buff. That increases his armor by 2700, and you could copy it with your special 3, which will be 5400 armor rating. That's huge. That's so huge. He takes like no block damage, even though his block proficiency is actually pretty bad. It's 61%, but with that armor rating, he feels like such a tank, and he pairs well with a lot of champs I already have ranked up. We could start off by talking about Silver Surfer. He does increase damage for each buff on him, so you throw these pre-fight buffs on him and he's going to be dealing more damage on his special 2, I believe it is. The aptitude buff goes well with Night Thrasher, increases his Fury buffs, and that's Night Thrasher's damage. And Night Thrasher's Incinerate immune, and if you give him the Shock Resist buff, he's now basically shock immune. You'll heal from willpower unless these shocks are like insane. So it just adds more utility to like every single character in the game, because they can become shock resistant, and if you put all 3 buffs on a champ, they can become an option for buffed up, which is pretty cool. And I just love support champs. I have Mr. Fantastic ranked up, although he is a support champ. He's fantastic on his own, no pun intended. He's such a beast. But yeah, Odin's tons of fun. He's actually very good and very simple to play, and he does not need his awaken ability at all. His awaken ability is actually kind of bad. It's not like bad to the point where it's like a negative like long shots awaken ability is, but it's just kind of useless because like none of these buffs really give you much benefit. I feel like it's more of a defensive thing. But like if you fight like a tech champ with an armor up buff, you'll just copy an armor up buff and increase your armor rating, and then your true strike counters their armor up buff. Odin can't armor break in his kit, so the true strike counters all armors and resistances, which is cool. Not every cosmic champ needs to armor break, just like Hercules. Hercules can do it through synergy though, but yeah, the awaken ability is pretty useless. Although he does have decently high prestige, he's not the highest in the cosmic class. There's Surfer and Hercules above him, I think. I don't think he's the third option, but I think he's top 5 in the cosmic class, if I'm correct. Oh, I need to charge my phone. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he needs his SIG ability at all. It'd be cool to have, but it's kind of meh. So yeah, let me log on to the CCP beta and we will test him out. I'll show you guys what he's like at rank 3. Alright, so we're going to go to the punching bag of the Battle Realm, which is Winter Soldier and Realm of Legends. And I'll just give you guys a brief little showcase of how to use Odin. There's one thing that I don't see a lot of people do, and it's not these heavy attacks. This is a rank 3 Odin, by the way, guys. I was doing testing with him. I intended to make a video, but as you guys see there, now he has 5 energy or energized buffs, which increases combat power rating by a ton. So now I can go in and get my special 1 while the Odin Force is active. Now I have my True Strike and the Bulwark buff, which give me increased block proficiency. So now those buffs fall off when you're not close to the opponent. So I want to stay as close as possible to Winter Soldier. Your special 3 will refresh these debuffs as well as the special 2, I believe. So now that my weapon's glowing, or whatever that thing is called, I can go to my special 3. I love this animation. It's not too slow. It's fast enough to where it's like not annoying to throw in every single fight of every single quest. But now I can get back in. Light attack, heavy, and now Odin Force is up again. So now it's just special 2 spam for the rest of the fight. I think my energized buffs might fall off. Yeah, that's fine. Who cares? This is going to do a lot of damage. And we'll get in and do a little heavy. We'll do another one to get those energizes. Another one to reactivate Odin Force. That was a 20k heavy attack. 9.5k medium attacks. That increased combat power rate is like insane. And there we go. 62 hits that was to take him out. Yeah, that's pretty insane if you ask me. And I can show you guys one more fight just to show what he's like without his aptitude buff, which is still very impressive in my opinion. So yeah, let's get going with it. I just have a blast using this guy, to be completely honest with you guys. These energized buffs are gonna fall off. Oh, I screwed up. That's fine. I'll do the special 2 with just like a few buffs. Okay. Get another heavy in there. Get right below the special 2. This is still gonna be very fast. I love his heavy attack. The reach isn't like insane. I mean, it's just like a normal heavy attack. It's like average reach. But yeah, it's not bad. I like how quick it is, how snappy it is. But yeah, this should be like 2 special 2s to finish her off. That was a pretty massive special 3, to be honest with you. But no, it wasn't. I'm lying to you guys. It just looks massive. But yeah, With the aptitude buff, we're doing 9.5k mediums. Without it, we're doing 8.7k mediums when we crit. So yeah, it's that aptitude buff's pretty solid, but you don't need it. And then now we just keep spamming special 2s. He's super simple to play, has a lot of support value. He's pretty sweet. This fight probably would have been over if I didn't screw up and not get my puffs with the first special 1. I instead threw the special 2, but yeah, that's still very fast. I mean, 84 hits. I was going to take him into the Abyss and show you guys some stuff. I mean, I guess I can real quick against Iron Man Infinity War. He has no way to armor break, so he's not really great for a lot of the matchups you'd want to use him for. But I can bring in Heimdall. We can get these. And then we can bring in... I think that's it. We don't need any more. We're not going to need the regen from the synergy with Thor rags. So this should be... I mean, you guys should see how crazy this is. It's going to be pretty nuts. Especially with these energized buffs, I could get to a special 3, and yeah, I don't want to screw up mid-video, so I'm gonna try to refrain from talking too much. That heavy attack, though, I just love it so much. So now we are at 7 hits left. Throw the special 3. Like, that's 8 hits to get to my special 3. Like, that's insane. I love that. Alright, so now I need this guy to throw his special. Why did I run into him? He's such a beast. Okay, so now I can just get to the special 2, do a big special 2, 103,000 damage, and I'm not even like fully ramped because I'm not going to be able to get all my buffs up and play well because it's heavy spam and I'm always pushing him away from me. I need to stay close to keep the True Strike and Bulwark up, and you can't really do that while doing heavy spam. So right here, I have to dump and get my buffs. And we'll do this. And then, you know, not land a parry because the game still feels like crap. And not be able to dex because the game still feels amazing. You love to see it. Alright, so let's line up perfectly. We'll do one more special 2 and then that will be the end of the video. That was funny. But yeah. Long story short, Odin's kind of a beast. And he's tons of fun. And yeah, I'm going to let him die. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. If you guys saw the For Loki joke, I was just joking around. As cool as it would be to be in For Loki, I don't think I'd provide much for the battle group other than pre-fights. So yeah, I'm kind of joking about that, but if you guys do want me, hit me up. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this. I can't even talk. That's the end of this video, guys. Peace out.